Welcome back, everyone. We're the Whiskey Watchers. I'm Dan.
I'm Jake.
And Jake, I got a joke for you.
What's that?
Well, jokers? Joke?
Oh, that kind of...
Jokey jokers?
It's a killing joke.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Batman. Because Jake threw out an idea, and I laughed at it at first, and then I realized, well, it was a good one.
I mean, everybody either loves the character or hates the character, depending on who portrayed it.
So thank goodness we're talking about our favorite jokers today.
And they ended up being the same.
And our glasses are empty.
Well, that's a problem.
1 second. Oh. I'm over here. I'm getting it. I'm going to do something really unique.
Unique, eh?
Yep.
Behold.
Behold.
That's what it says right there. Behold. It does say it right on the bottle.
Say behold on the bottle.
And with an exclamation point. So, behold.
Yes, indeed. So, I went over to Cincinnati about 2 years ago and found this little bitty distillery out of the corner of my eye called Second Sight Spirits. Little bitty hoodwinky distillery, really cool owners. Used to work in the entertainment district in Las Vegas.
Oh, well, this is a perfect whiskey. I mean, this is a whole different kind of entertainment, but nonetheless.
So, newer distillery. I think they were founded.
Does it say?
It doesn't say. They told me they had their. Anyway, they're new.
They have a list of things on the side of that bottle.
Oh, yeah. The entire mash bill is on the side of this bottle. So this is their Oak Eye Kentucky bourbon whiskey. Yes, they are on the Kentucky side of everything. So Kentucky bourbon whiskey. No, it's their own stuff.
You said in Cincinnati, right?
Well, I was going to Cincinnati.
Oh,
we were on the Kentucky side of the river.
Gotcha.
Very, very close. Really close to
literally across the bridge from Cincy.
So this is their Oak Eye Kentucky bourbon whiskey, aged 1.9 years.
Is it a small barrel?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. They don't use full size barrels there. Their rick house is actually a closet.
I honestly,
a temperature and humidity controlled closet.
So basically, a Maker's Mark limestone cavern, except in
a closet.
Kentucky.
Yep. Yeah. So this one. It is 72% corn, 16% wheat, 5% rye, 7% malted barley. Barrel size was 15 gallons, level 3 char, and the entry proof was 115. So full disclosure.
15 gallons, though.
15-gallon barrel.
There's a lot more going on in a 15
Full disclosure on the bottle, and I love it from these little bitty like micro distilleries and craft distilleries. So...
microbrewery / craft distillery.
So let's let her sing. And the cork pops aren't bad. So,
or grain.
Have a little bit of Oak Eye from Second Sight Distilling Company. I think I poured yours a little heavy. Whatever. Anyway, so.
Ooh, squeaky.
Squeaky cork. Let's give this a taste and toast to all the men who have played the Joker in the Batman franchise.
Ooh.
Really musty. Yeah. Caramely, vanilla. That's a 4-grain nose if I ever smelt one.
Get a little bit of that wheat.
That is super tasty. For 1.9 years in a 15-gallon drum, that is super tasty.
That was my phone.
How was your phone?
Yeah.
Speaking of phones, Jake has a list yet again on his
always a list
on his technology phone
on my darn digital notebook.
But we got together, we talked, and we put together this 3-person list of who we think is the best Joker in no particular order.
We don't like doing we do, but we don't. The orders are for whiskey. This is for just top 3 in general because it's hard to compare each Joker performance to another. Especially since I feel like ever since this is going to sound horrible, and I don't mean for it to sound horrible, but it was such a good portrayal that I think every Joker since Heath Ledger's Joker has been portrayed to Heath Ledger as the Joker.
I can see that.
Heath Ledger, one of our Jokers.
Rip.
But the anarchist Joker, the man had the characters down so perfectly. and would skateboard in between scenes. I mean, there is a famous picture of him skateboarding.
Yeah, he was
as
doing
the
a
Joker
kickflip, wasn't he?
over Batman, over Christian Bale laying on the ground.
Which is absolutely nuts. But I think Heath Ledger is just the quintessential. He's crazy enough, but he mixes in that anarchist style
That
tear the world
former-
down around me to get to what I want.
it's played a former military personnel in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean, deep notes too. And in that trilogy, that is my favorite of those three. Like, there's Batman Begins, there's The Dark Knight, there's The Dark Knight Rises.
Yep.
Dark Knight is my favorite.
Dark Knight is by far my favorite. Batman Begins is probably to me the best origin story of Batman, but man, The Dark Knight is just
Yes.
one of those few sequels that is better than the original.
Yep. And what was it in the scene with the hospital blowing up? That was all supposed to be one huge sequence.
One huge explosion. It was actually supposed to be a huge explosion,
Oh yeah.
but when the
And
pyro didn't go off, he just kind of
he went to the full Joker mindset and was just like,
kept hitting it. Boom. Ugh.
and
Okay.
then the jump was real, and so he jumped on the bus and they drove off.
Yep, they just drove away.
And the homage in the beginning to the OG, God, I cannot think of his name. I want to say Cesar Romero, and I know that's so wrong.
I think you
His
might be
name
right,
is
but then again,
Caesar something anyway.
Caesar salad got it.
Yeah, he played the old Adam West Joker, you know.
Yep.
But the face mask, whenever they introduce him, was an homage.
Was an homage to that Joker.
And I thought that was just beautiful.
Absolutely killing it. Heath Ledger, one of the best live action Jokers of all time. And going away from live action to the world of animation.
Yes.
Did you know Luke Skywalker is also the Joker?
I did, but I did not know it as quickly as I should have.
It
Like-
was a surprise to me about 5 years ago.
I was going to say about 3, I think, for me.
I had someone come up to me and actually asked me, "Who's your favorite Joker?" And I'm like, "Well, that animated guy that does the laugh
Yeah.
really, really well
Probably the most iconic Joker laugh out there.
is actually Mark Hamill, who is Luke Skywalker, known for Luke Skywalker. Yeah, he to me is the portrayal of the psychotic Joker.
Mm-hmm.
He is the perfect portrayal of the straight up, out of Arkham psychotic Joker, always on a quest to kill the Batman.
The most comic book Joker there is.
The most comic book Joker. I mean, but he doesn't want to kill Batman. He's on the quest to kill Batman, but he doesn't want to kill Batman because he likes that round and round and round that they have. It's like the only actual relationship that he's ever had outside of, well, Harley Quinn.
Yeah. And I mean, let's be real, that's not so much of a relationship as it is just
His game of cat and mouse, and he loves the mentality of it.
mm-hmm.
He loves the cat and mouse thing.
And I mean, we won't get to hear him as Joker anymore either.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Whenever Kevin Conroy died, the voice of the animated Batman for almost as long as Mark Hamill was, he retired from the Joker because he said, "What's the point of being a Joker whenever you've lost your Batman?"
Damn. I didn't even know that.
So yeah. That sorry to burst your bubble.
All good things must come to an end.
Yes.
Just like that glass of whiskey.
I totally get where he's coming from because I mean, why would you go to a new voice actor?
Yep.
That's been the dude you've been playing against for so long. He did it. They played together so much that at certain points when they would call him to say, "Hey, do you want to come back?" He'd go, "Is Kevin Batman?"
Really?
Oh yeah.
Because he
If
wasn't going
Kevin's
to do
on,
it.
I'm on.
Yeah, if he wasn't going to do it.
Yep.
He wasn't going to do it if Kevin wasn't the Batman.
Exactly.
Damn. That's dedication.
That is dedication. That is a good portrayal of the Joker.
So, speaking of portrayals of the Joker, let's take a step back for a second now. Let's go to our third candidate for best Joker of all time. Yet again, in no particular order here because they all brought unique perspectives to the character. Who's our last one?
Jack Napier.
Napier?
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson, yeah.
One of the OG introductions of the character as Jack Napier.
Wasn't he the Joker that fell into that vat of crap?
Fell into the vat of acid.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then later in the Harley Quinn movie, they threw back to that where
Oh yeah, where
that Joker decided to drop Harley Quinn into it, and she went crazy as well, just like the Joker.
Yep. Oh, love born out of acid
Yes.
is a love that will probably get you killed, but it'll be fun while it lasts.
That's right. But the name Jack Napier started with him and like a couple of other comic books at the time were doing it, but he was the one who really blew it up and started the name Jack Napier as a cult of the OG Joker.
Okay.
So yeah, that's interesting facts about Jack Nicholson Joker.
Huh.
And that might be the only time that Jack Nicholson was in a Tim Burton movie.
See, I didn't do as much research on the Jack Nicholson Joker.
I didn't either because I say it's a one-off, but so was Heath Ledger's, but there was a lot surrounding that Joker.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll say this. This is something I did learn. Jack Nicholson did warn Heath Ledger whenever he found out that Heath Ledger was going to be the Joker. Because he wanted, whenever Mr. Nicholson was playing him, he wanted to be that insane, crazy person that literally scared children when they saw him on television.
Okay.
And so whenever he found out Heath Ledger was playing the Joker, he knew how dedicated of an actor Heath Ledger was.
Mm-hmm.
So he went to him and goes, hey, just be careful around the character. That putting yourself in that dark of a mindset does not take you to a good place. And it turns out, apparently, Jack Nicholson suffered with that a bit whenever he was playing the character.
He had to really fuck you up.
Yeah. Interesting facts.
The Joker, I think, has the most dark past as far as like people who try to portray the Joker. They try to get in that mindset, and all of a sudden, it just consumes them.
Mm-hmm.
Honorable mention, I guess, then for one that went almost notably insane, Jared Leto.
Mm-hmm.
When he portrayed the Joker, he like lock himself in a room for
like God knows
forever.
How long. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen that.
Like, I understand you want to get into this character's mindset. You want to be able to be the best Joker, the best Darth Vader, the best Terminator. You want to be the best, of that you can be. But my God, this is the one that just takes a mental toll on people every single time they portray them or him.
And I mean, most of them are good,
but there have been some duds.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
Jared Leto.
Yeah, sorry, Jared Leto. Sorry, Joaquin Phoenix.
That one was weird.
I didn't really care for his portrayal of Joker.
If they could have called it any other character and named Bruce Wayne something else, and it could have been,
and it would have worked.
It could have been a perfectly different movie.
But again, every live action Joker is going to have to stand up to Heath Ledger's Joker, and not a lot of people are going to really ride that bus, get on that train with that, because he did such a good job at portraying the Joker.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's our list of 3 very, very amazing Jokers.
The 3 best Jokers.
Yeah, they all have their highs, but these 3 kind of shone above all the rest. Really, really cool. Love to do more of these later. Maybe
Definitely.
about some other Batman villains that have been in live action.
Even like best DC villains, best. Whole...
There's a whole list of them.
Multiverse of villains, really.
Yeah, there's a whole list of them. So if you want more from the Whiskey Watchers, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and help us grow the channel. And until next time, guys, please share a pour or a movie with your friends and family, because much like those movies,
memories don't make themselves.